Hello and welcome back to another video. So in this one we have a manhole that we regularly check on because it's known for blocking. We have a porta cabin with block toilets with a tank underneath. We have a toilet blocked in a coffee shop. And we also return to the community centre from a previous video to clean out the tank, and surprise surprise, the manhole's blocked again. Enjoy.
If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
We are going to start off by checking this manhole. Now we check this fairly regular as a bit of a service because it's known for getting blockages because of how this drain's set up. So yeah, this one's quite an easy little job. Basically what we do is we lift the cover up and we give the manhole a bit of a wash around. If it's blocked, we jet it. Now, we do it fairly regular because it's known for blocking. Basically, everything comes out of the branches, hits the sidewall on the other side of the manhole, and then just sticks there. So, other than alter this manhole, there's not too much we can do about it, and they're not particularly keen on doing anything about it anyway. So, they'd rather we just came in and, yeah, checked it before things get too bad. It's all splashing up at me. As you can see, there's been sewage up on top of this benching. Now, if you look at the branches directly opposite, they come out near enough dead straight line into that sidewall. You then get a big lump of paper build up there. That blocks the outlet to the manhole, and the manhole starts backing up. It's been an ongoing problem at this site, and yeah, it's another one of those they'd rather just keep paying us out to come and clear it. To be honest, this company are a big customer of ours. They use us for everything, and as this is a fairly easy job, we don't charge them a lot for this. So it's probably more cost effective for them to just keep getting us out rather than digging this up or altering this manhole. So that's that, the perfect job to start a Monday morning. As I was leaving that job, another urgent job come in. Now, this is one of our regular customers. This is more one of our tanker regular customers, but they've called us up with a blockage. What they have is a porta cabin, and underneath it is a big holding tank. We empty that tank fairly regular. But their toilets inside that cabin are blocked and their tank isn't full up. So let's go take a look. I've now arrived at the site. I've been in and signed in and all that rubbish. And I've been told that the gents' toilets, which are behind this door, are backing up. Apparently also the ladies are as well, but not as bad as the gents. And straight away you can see that one's full up. We'll check the other one. Yeah, so that one's full up as well. Now you can see the float line running along the wall. And if I go out round the back, we should see the pipe sticking out through the back of the cabin. Then they've got this flexi pipe down into the holding tank underneath. This is where we empty it to. So I'm just going to pop that pipe out and just make sure the tank's not full up and make sure the blockage isn't in this flexi pipe. This is one of the benefits of having push fit pipe work, is the fact it's nice and easy to take apart. Now, luckily the blockage wasn't there, but when I look down the pipe, I can actually see the blockage. But ideally I clear it from this end, but I can't, because if I did, it's going to make quite a mess, because that blockage is going to go absolutely everywhere. You can just see that blockage right on that T-junction inside. So what I think I'm going to do is go inside with a plunger, and we'll just give it a go plunging it, and we'll see what happens that way. Fingers crossed that that'll clear it. The general rule for plunging toilets is plunge the closest one to the outfall, or the closest one to the stack if you're upstairs. That's usually good advice, that's usually your best chance of clearing it. That looked promising, so I'm going to give everything a good flush. So all looks good to me, but I thought as it's so simple, I'm just going to pop this pipe back off and have a look down the pipe just in case there's anything stuck or anything on that T-junction or in the flexi pipe. But it all looked good. Another job done and another call out on the way in. We are on our way to another familiar site. We have one block toilet, only one. I said it's ridiculous, isn't it? I want some manholes blocked, but we've got one block toilet at a coffee shop in the centre of Bath. It's a familiar site, it's the one with the vaults. If you haven't seen the video, The Vaults of Sewage, go back and watch it, it's a good one. All the vaults flooded with sewage, we had to get in there and give it a good clean. But we've got that one, and then after that we've got something a bit more interesting. We have the tank clean at the community centre, and we also have a block manhole there, which is a bit of a bonus. I'm just wondering if anyone noticed that the last clip I just put in, I was actually driving away from Bath and I've put it in the wrong place. But I'm going to leave it there because I've already voiced it over. We've done quite a bit of work at this site, but generally when the toilets block, it's one of the simpler jobs we do here. It's usually a case of just giving them a plunge. In this case, it's only one toilet. Now, as you're going to see in a second, once I get the door unlocked, the toilet pans have really small outlets in the bottom. So of course, if someone comes in here, uses loads and loads of paper, which as you can probably tell in the bottom of this one, there's a lot of paper in there, it blocks the toilets up almost straight away. When it comes to jobs like this, I always like to use my short rod, which is a locking rod with a nut on the end, with a 4-inch rubber plunger disc, and you just plunge it up and down, and it's usually quite effective. Like I said a second ago, you can see just how small those outlets are. It's no surprise that these are forever blocking. Whilst that one refills, let's pop round to the other cubicle and we'll check that one. They haven't reported this one's blocked, but it's always best to check it. It looks clear. I'm going to give it a flush and it's flushing away just as expected. Okay, back round in the other cubicle and we're going to give the toilet another flush just to double check. Of course, this site also have eco flushes like the rest of the world that are a terrible idea. Does anyone recognise that church on the right hand side from a previous video? If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it, or go back and watch the extended version of the pigeon mess cleanup. It's probably one of my best cleanups to date. But anyway, we are back at the community centre. Now we are here to clear any blockages in the manhole, which more than likely there will be one. And we are here to empty the septic tank. Now, we've got some work planned for this site. Where the manholes are, we're going to be digging some holes there and putting in a new chamber and some new pipe work. But today we're just focusing on getting the tank emptied and clearing any blockages.
Oh, what surprise. Block.
I think I've probably explained this one in the past, but the branch that's got all the sewage backed up in travels down, hits the sharp corner opposite, and then starts backing up. Once this backs up, it then sometimes drops down into the channel, washes down the line, and blocks the next one up. So the plan is to replace this manhole. This isn't a very long run up to this toilet. Now, it's just the other side of the wall, so I'm fairly confident I can just push the reducer up there and wash down through any sewage there. Generally, I don't have to jet this. You can see all that quite nicely. A nice little bit of water. Now, the other reason I don't really want to jet this one is there's no one in the hole. Now, ideally, I'd go in and flush the toilet and see it come from. But I don't want to jet it, suck the trap out of the toilet, and then make the hall smell bad, because all the smells from the septic tank are going to then back up to the toilet if there's no water in the trap to suck it out of the jet. So that's the reason I don't want to jet this one. But yeah, like I said, I should be able to push this up there and clear out most of that sewage.
load of times.
Once again, the camera got knocked in. How many times have I done that?
Unfortunately, I got too far. Around the toilet pan.
Like I've said earlier on in the video, this manhole is down to be changed. I've actually already brought the bits to do it. We've just got to go up there with a digger and actually do the job.
Now we just need truck.
All we need now is a tanker, and we're going to get this tank cleaned out.
Look at that, what more do you want?
Ah, that one.
One of those?
One of these.
That's generally what sewage is.
Let's get this filter box out of the way so we can get the tank empty.
What's that?
That handle should extend out.
Yeah, it does, but then it folds back in.
Yeah.
It's annoying. We got to split all this up as well. Yeah. That extends out, but then when you want to push it back in, it goes back in.
Clever.
Well, they didn't know when it was last empty.
Oh, that's it.
They didn't know when it was last empty. It's on the bottom.
Where's the camera?
Time to give this tank a long overdue empty and clean.
What's the healthiest milk? You want to go down Devon and have corn before you start. Don't got hold in there, so you want your spatter.
You got a hole, you got a hole.
Yeah, but that's what gets really quick. I'll show you what might be my new house next year.
New house? Why? How do you know that?
But a woman who owns it, don't want to sell it. Yeah,
As you can probably tell, it's quite thick in this tank. There's quite a lot of crust on it. So we're going to try and skim off the worst of that off the top whilst it's still floating. And then we'll deal with what's in the bottom. The pipe you can see that the filter connects onto, that is the soakaway that goes down across the grass, just in case you're wondering. Now, that is the main difference between a septic tank and a cesspit. A cesspit is just a holding tank. A septic tank, like this one, has a soakaway, so it lets out the liquids through that pipe and then collects the solids in the tank where they break down. Again, you can tell just how overdue this tank is by the amount of solids that are in it. Generally, we suggest yearly for emptying this sort of tank.
we've got 3 going into the gym today.
the voltage then, mate?
We're now at the bottom of the tank, and you can see there's still some solids in the bottom, so we're going to get the jet on it now, and we're going to give the bottom a good swirl round. With the tank clean, we then gave the filter a bit of a wash off. Sorry I didn't film that bit, but we are now going to put the filter back in, and hopefully that'll keep this tank going until the next service, which they're now going to get on a regular yearly empty.
Got paper in it.
Yeah. Don't drop it, Nate. Don't drop it.
It's on. I think. Have you got a pry bar or something? You got here, a pry bar or something. As I'll push it down, I think it's clipped on. This one just show off a new bar.
Huh?
Look out for a bar. It's alright if I drop it. I got a magnet. There we go.
Find it.
Yeah. I feel like we should lock this on.
Once again, thanks for joining me for another video. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you can leave a comment, that'd be brilliant. I try and reply back to everyone, but it's getting harder and harder because more and more of you are commenting, but keep them coming my way. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It really helped me out. I'm trying to get this channel as big as possible. And also my daughter wants me to get a 100k play button. So that's quite an important reason to subscribe to keep her happy. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.